And welcome to the final weekly update for episode Echoes of Destiny 2. For those interested, I will have up in the top corner somewhere a link to the complete episodic narrative for Echoes that I did the playthrough last week. But enough of that. There is no live stream tonight or this week of anything Destiny 2, as I'll be taking the week off, getting ready for the next episode of Revenant beginning next Tuesday. If all goes according to plan, I'll be streaming live at Reset along with a fellow clan member of mine, assuming we can get our schedules lined up for it. If not, 5 p.m. the standard time. But yeah, enough of that. Let's go ahead and dive into our weekly rotator, shall we? So starting off with the core playlist. In the Vanguards, our weekly Grandmaster this week and final Grandmaster for the week. So this episode is the Devil's Lair, with the weapon being the Preastanix 4 bow, which I'll have a link in the description below for the various roles you can get. It is also this week increased Vanguard rank, as well as I was up there twice. I'm not sure why. But yeah, increased Vanguard rank for this week. All right. Then over in Gambit, for once, it is also double infamy. So if you wanted to finish grinding out for the Gambit ornament or any of the Gambit seasonal challenges, great week to do that. And then over in Crucible this week, we have Rift as well as Standard Control, with it also being double Crucible rank this week. Alright, enough of that. So let's head into the various raid and dungeon raiders. So for starters, the new raid this week is the Garden of Salvation raid. So if you still need to get a group together to complete the Divinity quest, great time to do it. Then our dungeon for the week is Shattered Throne. So if you still need to get Wish Ender, another great week to getting that done. Then in the Legends tab, our exotic mission of the week is Node Avalon. So if you still need to get the Vexcalibur or any of its current catalyst, great week to finish out of that. And that is it for the standard rotators. So now let's go into the Pale Heart, shall we? First off being our weekly mission, being Iconoclasm, the final mission of the narrative story. Reminder, you need to have at least one ally with you so you can shoot the front and back of a certain enemy, as well as 2 nodes that appear in the certain rooms that you need to do. And then it is also the landing is the matchmaking overthrow of area. And then the current daily Lost Sector, while we're here, is the Blooming Deep with Overload and Unstoppable. This is the Lost Sector until reset tomorrow on Wednesday. And then lastly, on Neptune, your current weekly terminal overload is over in Limbing Harbor. And then your daily excursion zone is over here in Ashma Park. Alright, that is it for rotators. With it also being the final week, there aren't any new seasonal challenges or new missions or quest lines, so let's go ahead and dive into Eververse store, shall we? Just a reminder, I only cover the brightest offerings and nothing else. Alright, so first off, on the front page, don't forget, in this first slot here, you can get your weekly free 350 Bright Dust if you haven't done that yet. So make sure you go ahead and grab that as quick as possible. I believe it ends, this is the final week of doing it. I don't think it continues into next season. I could be wrong. Alright, but first off, we have the Polar Dance emote from Season of Defiance. We then have for Warlocks the Gaze Beyond Worlds ornament for Eye of Another World. We have the Splicer Gauntlet projection from Season of the Splicer. The Laguna Cruiser shader from Hunt. Then lastly, the Reef Regalia shader from Season of the Lost. For Bright Dust, we first have the Here Am I emote from Splicer. We then have the SMRT Dance emote from Echoes. The Ratkin Ghost Shell from Echoes. For those of you who use Rat King a lot. The Mischief Ship from Echoes, also based on Rat King. The Messenger 9 Sparrow from Echoes. And then the one-shot weapon ornament for the Still Hunt sniper rifle from Echoes. Then the Aramis projection from Hunt. Up next, we have the Celestial Dome shader from Forsaken. The Temperature Wash shader from Black Armory. The Wielded Brass shader from Dawn. The Carbon Blood shader from Hunt. Then we have the AI Com Rasputin Reboot Transmat effect. The Dido Capsule Entrance Transmat effect from Arrivals. And lastly, the Swirling Leaf Entrance of Transmat effect from Seraph. Alright, that is it for the final week in episode Echoes. Hope you all have a great time completing everything you need to get done. Just a reminder, I will not be live at all this week. However, you can feel free to go up and watch the complete episodic narrative of episode Echoes that I streamed last week. I'll have a link for the VOD in the video somewhere. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful time, and I will see you next episode, everybody. Goodbye.